Oh, alright, guys. IGCSE Math May 2025, paper 42. Yeah, let's start. Okay. A quadrilateral has these properties. The diagonals are the only lines of symmetry. It has a rotational symmetry of order 2. Guys, just a rhombus. You just memorize them. Just memorize the quadrilaterals. Yeah, parallelogram, rectangle, all of those. There's 6 of them. Yes, just memorize it. Okay, write down the mathematical name of the solid. This is a triangular prism because you have two triangles. They would fold in. They would fold in like this, and this would like fold in with it. This would go on top. Like this side would cover this side, and this side would cover this side, and it would be a prism. Yeah. So triangular prism. Okay. The mass of box A is the ratio of mass of box A and mass of box B is 4 to 7. The mass of box A is 2.4 kilograms more than the mass of box A. So B is equal to A plus what? 2.4. Okay, so this is what we know. And what else? Yeah, this is the ratio. So what's the mass of A? It's gonna be 4 over the total mass. 4 over what? 4 plus 7 of the total mass. And what's the total mass? It's B plus A, right? So, and B, it's A plus 2.4. So you can replace B with A, okay, plus, okay, there's not space, but okay, wait. This is B, which is equal to A plus 2.4. So now we have here one equation, one unknown. We have A equals 4 over 11 A plus 2.4 plus A. Okay, put this on your calculator, shift solve. You're gonna get A is 3.2, and then you do B is A plus 2.4, so 3.2 plus 2.4, you're gonna get 5.6. Okay. ABCD is a trapezium. Work out the area of the trapezium. Yeah, so it's just the formula for a trapezoid. Base 1 plus base 2 over 2 times height. This is the height. Height is perpendicular to both of the bases, okay? So, yeah, 10 plus 12 over 2 times the height, which is 8. You get 88. It's IG math, man. It's a joke. Scott changes $300 into pounds. Exchange rate 1 pound equals $1.2. So 3 just over 1.2. That's the dollars, is equal to, we don't know, X. That's what we're trying to find, how many pounds over 1. You put it on your calculator or you cross multiply, solve it however you want. You get 250 pounds. Okay, a solid wooden cone has a base radius of 4 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. The density of the wood is 0.74 grams per centimeter cube. Calculate the mass of the cone. And they gave us density equals mass divided by volume. from the radius and the height, what can we find? We can find the volume, and they gave us the density, so we're gonna like find the volume and the density, and then we're just gonna find the mass. Okay, so formula for a cone was 1/3 base and the area of the base, yeah, which is the surface area of the circle. So pi r squared. Pi r squared, r is 4. So pi times 4 squared times what? Times the height, which is 12. Times 12. Put it on your calculator and what do you get? You get 64 pi. And that's what the volume. So now we need to find the mass density, or density equals mass over volume. So density, so 0.74 equals mass over 64 pi. You get mass equals 148.8 grams, and yeah, just round up to the right amount of significant figures, or just round it up, yeah. You got 149. Yeah. Rearrange the formula to take m as a subject, so that means have m by itself. So yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna take c to the other side. Y equals mx plus c. So you take c to the other side, so y minus c equals mx. And yeah, you divide both sides by x, so divide by x. X cancels out here, so you just have y minus c equals x. That's the answer. Y minus c over x. Calculate this, like, just put it on your calculator. There's not much to explain. Put on your calculator. 5.02. Calculators are allowed in this paper. This paper first. 5.02. Yeah, okay. Like, why even put this question? You just calculate. Solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your work. Okay, guys, look, for simultaneous equations, two equations, you get one variable by itself. So I'll show you. Let's use this first because it's simpler. Because there's no coefficient with the y. So let's take w by itself. Let's take y here, so 11 minus y equals 3w. Divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides by 3. So I have 11 minus y over 3 equals w. So now what do? You have w, which is 11 minus y over 3. You just plug it into the other equation. Why not plug it into the same equation? Because then everything is gonna cancel out. You're not gonna get any like number for that. So 2 times 11 minus y over 3 minus 3y. So we're gonna run out of space. Y, okay, let's move to the right. Equals 11. But it's so unclear, oh my god. Equals 11, so shift solve on your calc. And then you're gonna get y equals what? Wait, let me do it. 2, 11 minus y over 3 minus 3y. Y equals -1. And then just put -1 into this equation. 11 minus -1 is 12 over 3. and then you get W equals 4. Okay. A group of 12 adults and 9 children travel on a bus. The cost of an adult ticket is $N. The cost of a child ticket is N minus $10. Okay. 12 adult tickets, so 12 and uh and 9 child tickets, so plus 9 and minus 10 equals what? That's the total, so 277.5. 277.5. And yeah, the shift solve. What else are you gonna do? The shift solve on the calc. You get 17.5. In a sale, the original price of a shirt is reduced by 15%. The sale price of the shirt is 22.63. Find the original price. Okay, so price, the original price, minus 15% of the price, so 15 over 100 of the price, so times P. It's gonna give you 23.63. If you do 23.63 plus like 23.63 times 15%, that's gonna give you a wrong answer, okay? You reduce the original price. If you increase it by 15%, it's not gonna reach the same amount. Why? Because 15% of this is gonna be less than 15% of the original price. So what? Yeah, you put it on your calculator. Shift solve, you're gonna get 27.8 dollars. Okay. The length of a rectangle is 16 centimeters, correct to the nearest centimeter. The width of the rectangle is 14 centimeters, correct to the nearest centimeter. Calculate the lower bound of the perimeter of the rectangle. Okay, guys, they said to the nearest centimeter, which means they're rounding it up, right? So what's the lowest this number could be? So they would round it up to the nearest centimeter. 15.5. Yeah. 15.5 is the lowest number that would round up to 16 to the nearest centimeter. So you minus 0.5, and here the width also, what number is the lowest number that would round up to 14 centimeters? Because they said lower bound, so you go down. Okay, so 13.5. 13.5. And what's the formula for the perimeter of a rectangle? It's 2 times 15.5 plus 13.5. 2 times length plus width. So 13.5. What do you get when you solve it? Let me solve 2 times 15.5 plus 13.5. You get 58 centimeters. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Calculate the length of PR. Okay, so this is just, they're similar triangles, which means they're proportional. All the angles are the same. So 9 over 6. This side over this side is gonna be equal to this side over this side. So it's gonna be equal to 12 over x. X here is gonna be equal to 8. So yeah, the answer is 8. What else is there to say? ABC and PQR are cross sections of two prisms. Calculate these prisms are mathematically similar. The volume of the smaller prism is 1120 centimeters cubed. Okay, be careful with the cube. calculate the volume of the larger prism. Okay. So we have these sides, yeah? So here we did 9 over 6 equals 12 over PR. But now the volume is cubed, so we're gonna have to cube the 9 and the 6. So now we're gonna have to do 9 cubed over 6 cubed is equal to the volume x over what was this 1120 for the smaller one 1120. Let me just put it on the calculator. Give me 2 seconds. 9 cubed over 6 cubed. Oh, wait. 9 cubed over 6 cubed equals what? X over 1120. You get 3780. Okay, and that should be the answer. Factorize. Okay, factorize. Let's factorize. Well, let's start with this point. What can you factorize out of here? 5. You take out the 5, you have x minus 2. And here, what can you take out? You can take out a. You can take out a. Or plus. And then you have x plus 2. Or negative x plus 2. And then what can you do? You can multiply. Oh, no. Here you should take out negative a. Because then if you take out negative a, you're going to be left with, again, x minus 2. So now you can factor 5 and the minus a. So you can have 5 minus a. And take out the x minus 2. So x minus 2. X minus 2 into 5 minus 2. Okay, yeah, this should be the answer. X minus 2, 5 minus a. Inshallah, man. Interior angle of a regular polygon is 172. Find the number of sides of this polygon. Okay, like if they give you the interior angle, the formula to find the number of sides is 360 over 180 minus the interior angle. So here it's 172. Solve this, you're gonna get what? 45. Why? Okay, look. The total of the exterior angles, let's say you have a polygon here. So the sum of all the exterior angles has to be 360, no matter what the polygon is. So here it's 6 sides, so this is the exterior angle, okay? All the exterior angles equal 360. Okay, so let's say the total of the exterior angles equals 360 equals 360. Now, you have an interior angle. How do you find an exterior angle? It's a straight line and you're continuing it, so it's gonna be what? 180 minus the interior angle. 180 minus interior angle to find the exterior angle. So here you do 180 minus the interior angle, 180 minus 172. You get one exterior angle one exterior angle equals what? 8. It's not clear. One exterior angle equals 8. Now, how many exterior angles are there for the total to be 360? So, the total, wait, let me just write it down here, okay? The total is 360. If you have 1, it gives you what? 8. Right? Cross multiply, you're gonna get t equals to 45. And that's how we get the formula. This 8, it's 180 minus the interior angle. So 180 minus 172. And it's 360 over that. So 360 over 180 minus interior angle. Okay, next question. On any day, the probability that the weather will be sunny is 0.7. Find the probability on any day the weather will not be sunny. Okay, it's either sunny or not sunny. 0.7 is sunny. What's the chance it's not sunny? It's going to be 1 minus 0.7. It's going to be 0.3. Okay? Simple, no bad. Common sense. Okay. When the weather is sunny, the probability Rohit goes for a walk is 0.9. When the weather is not sunny, the probability Rohit goes for a walk is 0.2. Find the probability that Rohit goes for a walk. Okay, let's see. So we said if it's not sunny, 0.3. Okay. So it's either sunny and he goes for a walk. So, and this is times, so 0.7 times 0.9. This is if it's sunny and he goes for a walk. Or, so or is plus. It's not sunny and he still goes for a walk. So it's not sunny is 0.3. And for him to go for a walk when it's not sunny is 0.2. You put it on your calculator. Oh, what do you get? 0.69. Okay. Alex invests $400 at a rate of 2.3 per year. Simple interest, not compound interest. So, yeah. So it starts with 400. And then how much is he gonna gain? He's gonna gain 400 times 2.3%, so 2.3 over 100 each year. And how many times is he gonna gain that? For how much? 5 years. So times 5. And then the answer is what? 446. 446. Virat has $100 to spend. In February, he spends X amount. In March, he spends 10% more than he spends in February. And in April, he spends what? 10% more. At the end of April, he has 33.80 remaining. Okay. So, he starts with 100. And then at the end, he has what? 33.8. So 100 minus 33.8 is how much he spent. And what is how much he spent? It's equal to what? In February, he spent X. And then what? In March, he spent 10% more than he spent in February. So 1.1, because that's an increase in 10%. This is 1x. This is what you multiplied by 1.1, so times 1.1x. And then he spent 10% more. So it's what? Plus 1.1 times 1.1, so 1.1 squared x. And yeah, put this on your calculator, shift solve, and you should get the answer. Or just wait, let me put on my calculator. 100 minus 33.8 equals x plus 1.1 x plus 1.1 squared x. We get x equals 20. I didn't like this question, to be honest, when I was solving it. It confused me. Yeah, it's confusing. Bobby invests $500 in an account that pays compound interest each year. At the end of 17 years, the value of Bobby's investment is what? 700.13 years. Find the value of Bobby's investment at the end of 20 years. For 20 years? A lot of years. Okay, let's see. So the formula for compound interest is P times 1 plus the rate, so 1 plus R to the power of like the number of years equals like the amount. I'll use A for it. The total amount of money he made. Okay. So P is the like how much he put in at the start. So 500 times 1 plus the rate. So which is what? Oh, we don't know the rate. 1 plus R. Oh, we need to find it to then find how much he makes at the end of 20 years. Okay, yeah. 1 plus R to the power of n is 17. And at the end, he makes what? 700.13. Shift solve on your calculator to find the R. R is what? 0.02. So the interest is what? 2%. So now you put 0.02 in the R. Let's erase this. So now, yeah, the same thing, but you put 0.02 in the R. 500 times 1 plus 0.02 to the power of n, this time it's 20 years, gives us the total amount he has at the end. 500 times 1 plus 0.02 to the power of 20, you're gonna get, I don't know, let me put it on my calculator. I don't know why I didn't need that. What's 500 times 1 plus 0.02 to the power of 20 equals 742.9 equals 742.9. Okay, 742. Okay. Okay, this one's easy. It's not bad, this one. Okay, so here, x is what? The total angles in a triangle are 180. This is a triangle. So 180 minus 125 plus 26. You're gonna get x equals what? X equals 29. And then y, because it's so it's more clear. Y, they share the same sector or the same angle as this one. They both lead into it. So y is what? It's 52. Y is gonna be 52. And z, it has the same angle. It has all of this. Yeah. So this is covered by x. So 29 is gonna equal 29. This side is 29. Let me use different color. This side is 29 plus 52. Let's see this side also. It's 52, so 29 plus 52 plus what's left. This side is left. And what covers this side? The 26. So plus 26. So z equals 100 and what? 107. Okay. 29, 52, and 107. Oh, okay. So just calc all of this. All of them, just calc. Find f of negative 3, put negative 3 in. You're gonna get what? Negative 2. Find the range of g of x. This is the domain. So just put all of these in. The answer is gonna be you put negative 3 in, you're gonna get 5 minus 6, so 5 plus 6, 11. What if you put 0, you're gonna get 5 minus 0, it's gonna be equal to 5. If you put 2, it's gonna be 5 minus 4, it's gonna be equal to 1. Okay, that's the range. Easy, just calc everything. Find the x when h of x equals 32. So you're gonna put this on your calc. 2x equals 1 over 32. Shift sort to get x. You get x is negative 5. Find the inverse, or find x when the inverse is equal to 3. So when they say inverse is equal to 3, you flip them. This goes inside here and x is here. So that's basically them saying h of 3 equals x. Okay, that's what the inverse means. You put this here and this here. So when h is 3, you put 3 in here, so 2 to the power of 3, it's gonna equal 8. 8, simple. Yeah, you move on. Oh, okay. Find the length AB. AB. How can we find it? So this is gonna be another a good old soccer tool. Tan 34. Tan 34 is gonna be equal to what? Opposite over adjacent. This is the hypotenuse. This opposite is adjacent. So BA over 12. Tan 34 is BA over 12. You get, or AB, you get it's equal to 8.09, 8.094. Yeah. Calculate the area of the quadrilateral. Oh my god. So now we need to find the area of this and add it to the area of this. Okay. What's the area of this? 1 over 2 base times height. So 1 over 2. Wait. So 1 over 2. What am I saying? 1 over 2 base, so 12. Times the height, which is 8.09. Just say 8.1. Okay, how do you know which one's the base, which one's the height? Oh, okay, look. Height is perpendicular to the base. Okay? So these two are perpendicular. One of them is the base, one of them is the height. This can be the base if you want. This can be the base if you want. It doesn't matter. You just need one of them perpendicular to the other. Okay? So you do this plus the area of this. So this is going to be the height and this is going to be the base. How do you find the height? This is gonna be a right triangle, so it's gonna be 10 sine 56. So 1 over 2 base times height, so times 10 times sine 56. 56 times 12. You don't need to memorize the included angle, so 1 over 2 base times height times sine the angle. Just look at it like this is gonna be the height. It's gonna be like this perpendicular to the base. It's gonna make a small right triangle in here, this triangle right here. It's gonna make a small right triangle. You can use SOHCAHTOA opposite over hypotenuse, and yeah. So you want to find this, it's gonna be 10 sine this. Put all of this, the whole thing, put it on your calculator. You're gonna get the area is, what is the area? The area is gonna be 98.28, like approximate. Okay, so 98.28, that's it. Calculate the perimeter. So we need this side plus this side plus this side plus this. So we have this side, it's what, 8.1. We'll use 8.1. This side is what, this is the right triangle, so Pythagoras. So what is it gonna be? Square root of 12 squared plus 8.1 squared. What are you gonna get? Wait. 12 squared plus 8.1 squared, and then you square root the answer. You get 14.4, 14.47. So plus, let's say 14.5, rounds up, plus 10. So now we're on this side, plus 10. Now what is this side? BC. We're gonna have to use cosine rule. So yeah, c squared, so this is c, let's say bc squared, equals a squared, so 10 squared plus 12 squared minus 2 ab, so 10 times 12, so 10 times 12 times, yeah, there's no space, I'm just gonna write it here, cosine the angle, so cosine 56 shift solve to get c, or you can just get the answer for this and square root it. You're gonna get 10.47 for BC, yeah. We'll just say 10.5. You're gonna get, let me just do it on my calculator. 8.1 plus 14.5 plus 10 plus 10.5. You get 43.1. So the perimeter, yeah, it's gonna be equal to 43.1. Calculate the shortest distance from B to the line AD. So this is the line AD, this is B. So the shortest distance is gonna be the perpendicular bisector, or no bisector. This is gonna be the perpendicular line. So yeah, you can just use again another soccer tool. So yeah, this is gonna be the hypotenuse of the new triangle, because this is the right angle. So, and this is opposite, so we're gonna use sine. So sine 34 equals this angle. So the length, let's just say x over 12. It's gonna be equal to wait, let me solve it. Oh my god, what is it gonna be? Okay, 6.7. All right. So 3 times t to the power of 5 times 5t to the power of 3. So here they both have t. So you yeah, let's multiply the bases. You're gonna get what? 15t. And the powers, when you multiply two bases with the same power, the bases here are t and t. With the same power, you just add the powers. So t to the power of 3 plus 5 is equal to t to the power of 8. So 15t to the power of 8. Okay, this 64 u to the power of 36 all to the power of 5 over 6. So that's equal to 64 to the power of 5 over 6 u to the power of 36 times 5 over 6, which is just equal to what? You can put 64 to the power of 5 over 6 on your calculator. You get 32. And then u to the power of 36 times 5 over 6. Do 36 times 5 over 6 on your calculator, you're gonna get 30. Yeah. Okay. The Venn diagram shows information about 33 students in a class. One of the students in the class is picked at random. Find the probability that this student does not study geography and does not study history. So everyone studies history and geography except the 5 people outside the people who study geography and history. So it's 5 over the total, which is 33. Okay, studies geography and studies history. It's gonna be the one in both. So 13 over the total, so 13 over 33. And what else? 2 of the students who study history are picked at random. Find the probability that one student also studies geography and one does not study geography. Okay. So this one, it's a little tricky, but it's okay. So you're picking out of the people that study history only. So you're picking out of these 20. So you can ignore the rest. So we want one from here and one from here. So the way they can be picked is either one from here and then one from here, or the opposite. You pick the one you pick is from here first and then from here. So either you pick 13 over 20, one from here, and then you pick one from here, so 7 over. Now there's gonna be 19, because what, you took one out of the total, so there's 19 left. So this, or, so plus 7 over 20. First you pick one out of the 7, and then you pick one from the 13. So 13 over 19. Why? Because you already picked them. So from the total now there's less. Put it on your calculator, you're gonna get what? 91 over 190, and that's the answer. This one, 91 over 190, okay? 91 over 190. Simplify h squared plus 4h, h squared minus 16. Okay, h squared plus 4h, you can take h out, so h into what? H plus 4. So take an h out. Over h squared minus 16, this is a squared minus b squared. 16 is 4 squared. Okay. So we can make it a minus b into a plus b. So h minus 4 times h plus 4. H plus 4 and h plus 4 can cancel out, so h over h minus 4. Ahmed walks 2k at the speed of x kilometers per hour. He then walks a further 3k at the speed of x plus 1 kilometers per hour. Show the total time it takes to walk 5 kilometers is 1 over 4 hours. Show that 5x squared minus 15x minus 8 equals 0. Okay. So 2 kilometers at a speed of what? X. So you're gonna do 2 over x, because at the end you want it to equal the hours. And guys, look, so we know what speed is distance over time, but now we want it in terms of time. So we're gonna take the speed down and take the time up. So now we're using time equals distance over speed. Okay. So here, this is the distance over the speed. At the end, it's gonna give us the time. Okay. So 2x plus what? 3 over at the speed of what? X plus 1. X plus 1 is gonna equal 1 over 4. I don't like mixed numbers, to be honest. Just make it an improper fraction. So that's gonna be 5 over 4. 5 over 4. Now we just solve this normally, and we should reach, if we solve this, we should reach this at that. Okay. So yeah, first let's solve this side. So we can multiply up and down by x plus 1 here, so it's gonna be 2x. I need more space. So x multiplied by x plus 1 up and down, and it's gonna be 2x plus 1. I need more space, man. I don't like it. 2x plus 1, and here x, you can multiply by x. Okay. Now they both have the same denominator. We can just make it into one fraction. Clear this mess. Oh my god. So here you had 2x plus 1 plus 3x equals to x over, x times x plus 1. Now this, we can simplify it more. We can spread the 2 out. So we're gonna have 2x plus 2. 2x plus 2 plus 2 plus 3x. 2x plus 3x, we can simplify it even more. We're gonna have what? 5x plus 2. Now we can, what can we do? Cross multiply. So yeah, 5. Let's cross multiply the side first. So this is gonna give us 4 times 5x is 20x plus 4 times 2 is 8. 20x plus 8 is gonna equal 5 times x times, let's just spread this out first so it's easier to multiply. X times x is x squared plus x. Okay. It's equal to x squared plus x. So now, what's not 5, this is x. X squared plus x. Now we multiply this, so it's gonna be equal to 5x squared plus 5x. Okay, now let's just take everything to the other side. Take everything to the other side, yani, so we're gonna take everything to the side, or I don't know, whichever side, yani, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. So yeah, 5x squared, and then here you have plus 5x minus 20x, so minus 15x, and the 8 you took it to this side, the same how you took the 20 to this, so minus 8 equals 0. Okay, so now you're gonna get this. Is that what they gave us? 5x squared minus 15x minus 8 equals 0. Yeah. And yeah, that's basically how to solve the question. They said show that, you just do the steps. Okay, find the value of x. Show all your working. Give your answer correct 2 decimal places. So here they want obviously the quadratic equation, so it's gonna be negative b plus minus, oh what, that's such a big minus, plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over what, 2a. Now what's negative b? This is b. So negative 15 is just positive 15 plus minus b squared, so square root b squared, so negative 15 squared minus 4ac, so minus 4 times 5. Oh, we're gonna run out of space. No, 4 times 5 times negative 8. Wait, that's so we have more space in. 15 plus minus square root negative 15 squared minus 4, a which is 5, c which is negative 8, over 2a over 2 times 5. Okay, so when you put plus on your calculator, you're gonna get 3.46. If you put minus, you're gonna get negative 0.46. And obviously what, speed isn't negative, so we reject this answer. So it's that 3.46. The answer here is what, 3.40. And this one you can't just calculate because they said show your work, so you have to use the quadratic equation. P is a 0.80 and Q is a 0.26. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of PQ. Okay, let's first find the slope of PQ. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So 6 minus 0 over 20 minus 8. That's going to give you 1 over 2. So the slope of the perpendicular bisector, because it's perpendicular, you do negative over the slope, negative 1 over the slope, so negative 1 over 2, which is equal to negative 2. So that's the slope of the perpendicular bisector of PQ. So now we have y equals negative 2. Wait, y equals negative 2x plus c. Now how do we find c? We need a point on the line to find c. So wait, I'll explain. Let's say this is PQ. This is the line PQ. This is the perpendicular bisector. The slope is negative 2, but we need to find this point, which is the midpoint of PQ. So we can put it in y and x. We can substitute to find c. Now, what's the midpoint? It's going to be x1 plus x2 over 2. It's going to be x1 plus x2 over 2. And then y1 plus y2 over 2. So what's x1? 8 plus 20 over 2. So 14. Say 14. What the hell? And what's y1 plus y2 over 2? 0 plus 6 over 2. So 6 over 2, so 3. So these are the points. That's this point. Okay? 14, 3. So we plug it in. So y is 3 equals negative 2 times 14 plus c. Shift solve, you get c equals 31. So the final formula is going to be y equals negative 2x plus 31. Okay? Okay. Find the values of A, B, and C. Okay, bro. We'll find the values. Okay. So y is equal to that ax to the power of 11 plus 3x to the power of b. And then you derived and you got that. Okay, so when you derive it, you're going to take this here. So the derivative is equal to 11a x to the power of 11 minus 1 plus, this is going to be what? 3b. You took the b down. X to the power of b minus 1. 11a is equal to 44. So a is 4. A equals 4. Let's say 3b equals to 18. So b equals to what? 6. And b minus 1. And b is 6. So 6 minus 1. It's c is equal to 5. Okay, 4, 6, 5. Simple. Not bad. Ooh, okay. The diagram shows a cube. Calculate the angle between AP and the base ABCD. Is it the last question? Okay, it's the last question. So line AP is going to be like this. And base ABCD is this base. It's the bottom. So when they tell you to find the angle between a line and like a plane, just make like a right triangle and then yeah, just solve it. So what's the length? No, they didn't give us any length. That means probably the length will cancel out. So I'm just gonna use L. Okay. So this is L, and this is what. This you can use Pythagoras theorem, because this is a right triangle, yeah. This is equal to what? Square root of L squared, A squared, and this one squared, this one squared, L squared plus L squared. So this is equal to that. Now we have what the opposite and the adjacent, so we can use tan theta. This angle is theta. Tan theta is equal to what? L over square root of L squared plus L squared. Okay. Square root of L squared plus L squared, we can say it's a square root of 2L squared. And then we can take L squared outside. We can take the square root and the L squared is going to cancel out. So you're going to have 2, like the square root of 2. And the L is outside. So L root 2. So yeah, tan theta is going to be equal to L over L radical 2. L and L can cancel out. So it's going to be equal to 1 over radical 2. So tan theta, okay, let's erase this mess. Tan theta equal to 1 over radical 2. And then just do shift tan 1 over radical 2. And you get the angle. Put on your calculator. You get 35.26. 35.26. Okay. Are we done? Yeah, but I'm getting tired of the sound of the mouse. Oh my god. Good luck.